Yo, what's good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today, I think it's day 232. I'm trying to get better with just saying it without confirming, but fuck it, I'm a bad habit. Either way, yeah, it's day 232 days of my no fap journey. Today, man, today was a day. Today was a day. So going back to a comment that I got on yesterday's video, I think it was KF were the initials. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. I literally just replied saying I was going to address something that I realized about flatlines regarding NoFap in this video. So yesterday I made mention to the fact that, like, I have my moments where I just give myself time to rest, and it's not that I'm not still being productive. I'm just not putting as much intensity and I guess not as much intention into doing things, whether it be, working, essentially working out, shit, even being on the charts. Like, I kind of just, like the forex charts and cryptos. Don't get me wrong, I still have my investments, still have my assets and things, but it's like I just take a minute to just kind of shut my brain off, and give myself time to rest. But I've realized something too, that, and I'm gonna look more into it, because yes, for me, this entire time, I haven't hit this no fap wall, or this flat line that people, have mentioned. But at the same time, I kind of realized that I don't know what it would look like. So it's like, if I had more information to know how to identify it, then it is very possible that in those moments where I kind of felt like, that was this wall that everybody was talking about, or at least for those who have hit the wall, I definitely need to find material and details to see what is this wall, how does it affect you, and then to see if conditions were favorable for it, or if it's just that I'm such a fucking maniac and I'm just always on my purpose, always on my grind, always on my growth, that I'm gonna run through this wall regardless. That like, there won't be time for this wall to exist because I'm always on the go, So like I said, it's so many variables involved. But like I said, when I really thought about it, I was like, yeah, like I know I said I haven't hit this wall, but do I even know what the wall looks like? And so that it's definitely not a fair assessment to say that I haven't, run into something that I don't even know what it is or what it looks like, So I'm definitely going to do more research and look into that, because for me, even beginning this journey, I was definitely just more focused on essentially all the good shit about NoFap, the superpowers, women attraction. I was all into that shit. Like, ooh, what's this? Let me get some bitches, But yeah, I was more into the positive things and stuff like that. But like, I haven't seen too many videos or materials focused on just the downside of NoFap, or this wall, and so, but also too, I kind of like approaching it that way. It's like I'd rather, yes, I would want all the details, right? I would want all the ins and outs, the go-tos, but for me, I gotten just enough of the negatives of NoFap, which were essentially like, yo, don't do this just for the women attraction, because you're not going to get what you're looking for, or essentially it was like, don't do this essentially just for women or just for the benefits. It was like, yo, do this for yourself. But a lot of the material did fall in line with, this is to push you to growing and improving yourself, because now, instead of wasting time fapping, now you have to put time in to be productive. for yourself, for your life. And then all the other things will fall into place. So that's mostly what I had seen. And then the only negative information I found, at least at that time when I was like watching videos every single day, literally it was more so for the downside of NoFap. It was simply that NoFap doesn't work for people who don't establish their purpose. You know, you just don't fap, and you just sit there not fapping. Literally, you just sit there. Well, I haven't fapped, as if all of these things are supposed to just magically come to you. And that's, I mean, yes, manifestation is a part of the journey, because now you're at a higher frequency, so now you have more positive magnetism, more positive thoughts, more positive outlooks, right? Like I say it all the time, you know, the things that you used to feel woe is me about, the things you used to feel like, damn, I can't catch a break. You are now so internal with it and so in love with your growth, with who you are becoming, that now you understand that these things that come your way, that put you kind of, you know, emotionally and mentally in a bad space, you're like, okay, there's something in this that I need to get to this level. Okay, I get it now. Like there's some real work to do, you know. Like I said, not everything is gonna just be handed to you. Not everything is just gonna fall in your lap. Some of it will, you know, but a good portion of it is, you gotta dig. You gotta dig deep and get dirty and get down into this shit, you know. And like I said, and a lot of it will come from when you become confident enough to face your traumas. That's gonna be the biggest part about it, man. That's the biggest part. Like I said, and I've had moments where I face shit that just, whew, you know. Like I don't remember what day it was on my journey, but yeah, I was suddenly thinking about, you know, how my dad made me feel like I was worthless, and I cried. There was a time when if that memory came up, I would do something else to just avoid it. Like, no, you know, I'm good. Yeah, fuck that. Nope. Not realizing that now at 36 years old, I haven't released that pain yet, but I did in that moment, and I haven't thought about it since then. Now I can just talk about it from the new perspective, right? So before it was, hey, this is a moment where my dad made me feel worthless. Now it's more so, now that I'm on my growth, this moment, I had such a release that it's helped me get to this next level. You see what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's all about the story we tell. It's all about, yeah, the story that we tell about how situations affect us. But you have to have a different perspective of it. When you realize that there's blessings and lessons in even the worst of situations, now the story becomes essentially a revelation. It's like, damn, I went through this, but this is what I got out of it. Not, I went through this and life just fucking sucks. No. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying you're going to have a positive outlook to avoid the pain. But it's through the pain and how we process it and get out of it, that's where the healing comes from. And that's when we fall deeper in line with our purpose. You know? But yeah. So like I said, I've realized just in general that I don't fully know what the wall or what the flat line is, because I haven't set myself up to expect it. You see what I'm saying? Like I haven't looked so deeply into the negative of it that it's like, well, I know at some point I'm going to hit this wall, and then as long as I keep dreading hitting this wall, guess what I'm going to do? Hit the fucking wall, you know? But like I said, I do understand that some people might have hit this wall, of course, not knowing it was coming, you know, and it's like they kind of just identified their moments of just lack of motivation to, okay, well, this is a wall. And this has been kind of consistent with a few other people. But like I said, I'm definitely going to look into it. But yes, for me, I haven't hit this wall, I might have ran face first into the motherfucker. I don't know, maybe. But for me, I've really just been on go mode. Go, 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 go. Definitely been on go mode. Like, that's just what I do, you know? And I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, man. Just in general, today was a good day. Like I said, it was a different kind of day. A lot of temptations. Like, temptation is like, I'm telling you, yo, when y'all get to this level, trust me, shit just gonna fall in your lap. I mean, when it comes to women, you know what I mean? And it's like, I definitely had a moment to where, you know, I mean, I could have set some shit up, but it's like, I realized that I would be doing a disservice to myself. I would be dishonoring myself by not following through with my commitment to myself. And that's just what it is. Like, this is all about me. This is such a selfish journey, you know? And don't get me wrong, yes, the selfless part is being able to share it with you guys and help whoever I can along the way. Like, that's falling in line with my purpose. But when you finally become a man of integrity, like, trust me, temptation does not affect you the same way anymore. And don't get me wrong, yes, there were parts of me that, I mean, I was like, yeah, yo, we can do this, blah, 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 da, da, da. You know what I mean? And just, I mean, I was really trying to set shit up. And then by the time I, you know, got off the phone, I was like, the fuck am I doing, bro? You know, and realizing, yo, I started thinking down here, I'm like, nah, it's like, yo, I can't do that. You know, and don't get me wrong, I do understand. I fully understand that, yes, you can be on no fap, you know, and semen retention and still have intercourse just without ejaculating. Like, you have to manage not ejaculating. But for me, it's like, I know deep down that ain't shit else will go any further with that particular person. I don't want to waste her time, but more importantly, I don't want to give that energy. You feel me? Because, like, trust me, like, I don't care what people say. I don't care how people play it. You know, there's a lot of energy exchanged in that kind of interaction. And a lot of it could just lead to things that, like, at the end of the day, you just don't necessarily want to deal with. And don't get me wrong, yes, we could totally be adults about it and just be like, hey, you know what? Yo, this is just what it is, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, even in that, people still don't necessarily follow the rules, you know? But like I said, but just in general, it was like, you know, I'm all excited, like, yeah. And then it was like, I realized, I'm like, P, you have a much bigger commitment to yourself regarding your journey. Like, you don't want to compromise that, you know? Because if you can't be committed to yourself, you can't be committed to nobody. And ain't nobody gonna be committed to you. Shit. You feel me? It's like, no, like, you, bro, nah. Yo, we're good. You know, it's like, at the end of the day, it happens. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, guys, you know, if you're on no fap, like, don't talk to women. Like, no, like, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Like, be out there, you know, go on dates, enjoy yourself. But from what I've learned of my past, there's been a lot of poor decision making surrounded by the sex of the relationship. You know, it's like, as long as there's all this sex, like, there's just been a lot of just poor judgment of character, you know, and then just making just bad decisions, you know. But just in general, like I said, it was nice to entertain it. You know, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I give it, like, you know, I mean, just in general, it's like, all right, cool, your boy still got it, bet. But then just in the end, I was just like, yeah, that won't serve me well. It just won't. It won't serve me well. It won't serve her well. And that's not fair to either one of us. But more importantly, it's not fair to me. And, you know, and that's what matters most. You know, and as long as I uphold myself to that standard, I will literally have the same type of standard and respect for every and anybody else. You know, because like I said, initially it was like, yeah. And then, you know, get off the phone. I'm like, It's like, yeah, you know what? Can't do it. We go. And truth is, the people will either be mad or they'll respect you for it. I mean, in this case, I got a lot of respect for it. You know, a ton of respect. Like a ton of respect from making that move. You know, but it's because I respect myself, and that's all. All right. So either way, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm tired, but good. Like I said, I'm good. Like you can tell, I'm a little more vibrant today. Just good energies. Long day, but tomorrow will also be a long day. But it's all good. Got to make that bread, and yeah, man, we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. And as always, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have. And it's also that we can manifest the life that we want and deserve, all right? So either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we will do it again tomorrow for sure, all right? Peace.